Hello, I'm Stuart Baskin, pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Tyler, Texas. This week I'm exploring ways we meet Jesus Christ in our everyday lives. In Sunday's sermon, I spoke about how we meet Christ in the simple act of sharing meals together. Yesterday, I talked about how we see God's hand in the wonder of creation, but especially in our contemplation of the stars in the night sky. Today I want to talk about meeting Christ in the most mundane of tasks, vacuuming. That's right, vacuuming. I know I've shared this with you before, but it's worth repeating. Many years ago, my mother and I were talking about prayer. She was telling me about her prayer disciplines. I don't know what I was expecting, but it certainly wasn't what she told me. Perhaps I thought she set aside prayer and devotional time every morning once everyone else had left the house and she could have some blessed hours of peace and quiet. But that wasn't it. Perhaps she and my dad had a time of devotionals together in the mornings before the rest of us got up. Nope. Perhaps she gathered with a friend or two every day for prayer and study. And while she did walk every morning with a close friend, once again, that wasn't it. Vacuuming. Her prime time prayer was while she vacuumed the rugs and carpets around the house. Well, not only then. There were other times she found she could pray, but they all happened to be while doing the mundane workaday things. I was somewhat surprised and a little taken aback by her answer, but I have grown to appreciate her take on it. Here's what I've concluded. Vacuuming doesn't take all of my brain power to accomplish. There is still plenty of attention I can give to other things, even as I pay attention to what I'm doing. And there's something about the droning sound of a vacuum that can be a little hypnotic. Or better yet, the droning noise helps me to shut out a lot of other noise in my head and focus, whether it's on my next sermon or a conversation I need to have, or prayer. Whatever it is about vacuuming, and you may substitute anything else in your own life that is mundane, workaday stuff that you have to do, that leaves half your brain free to focus safely on something else, it is truly these things that are highly conducive to prayer. Or, to put it in different terms, I can meet Jesus Christ in the mundane act of vacuuming. Clearly, there is nothing especially holy or blessed about vacuuming rugs, but that's not the point, is it? Sometimes we meet Jesus Christ while we are doing the most mundane things, while we are in the middle of other things, and especially relatively mindless things. We all know what it's like for our minds to wander as we do these kinds of tasks, but it's not just about letting our minds wander. It's about freeing our minds to listen for the voice of Jesus Christ in the midst of the ordinary, the mundane, the mindless, the humdrum of daily living. What is it for you? What are the routine activities in your life in which you find yourself opening your mind to God? What mundane tasks do you accomplish that enable you to pray? I'm sure that if you haven't, you will begin to find those little tasks, vacuuming, washing dishes, doing the laundry, whatever enables you to meet Jesus Christ in the small little things of life. And now may God continue to bless you and keep you in all that you do, today, tomorrow, and in all the days ahead.